It's been 1 year since Joe Biden ordered American troops to abandon Afghanistan with no exit plan. It was a disaster then. It's still a disaster that plagues those left behind as they deal with the terrible trauma of Taliban rule. Joining us now is someone who knows trauma and has helped hundreds of women and children escape the trauma of Afghanistan, Marine veteran Victor Marx. Welcome to Victory News, Victor. We are 1 year mark since the train wreck withdrawal from Afghanistan. We all watched it go down. Victor, you're a Marine veteran. How did things go so wrong?
I'd say the lack of leadership. What about anything that goes wrong these days? It's poor leadership at the helm, making bad decisions upon bad decisions.
Victor, I want you to tell us your story and how your ministry is making a difference in the lives of women and children from Afghanistan.
Well, first, I'd say it was a team effort. More gets done when a good team's together. And I would tell people, groups like Save Our Allies, the Pineapple Express, which look for Chad Robichaux's book, Saving Us East, to give you a very in-depth truth about what happened. And as a matter of fact, the Department of Defense, I think, has been going through some of it before he can release it. But right now, we're still doing follow-up care for both persecuted Christians, some ministers who want to stay there, and then Muslims who've been struggling to find places of refuge around the world. And then even here in the U.S., we're doing the aftercare for many, and we're thankful to folks that we're able to provide Lion and Lambs, which are comfort toys for children who've suffered trauma, and Dignity Kits for women as well.
Okay, you mentioned Dignity Kits. You're helping provide that to Afghan women who have been displaced. What is a Dignity Kit?
We've been able to provide these to women who are affected by war all over the region, from Syria to Iraq to Afghanistan. And it's really when they can't find the basic necessities of feminine products that would help them, again, retain dignity. Most people just look at someone who's been displaced as a refugee, and they just don't paint them as a real person, but they are. They come from educated backgrounds, doctors, lawyers, skilled workers, military folks, intelligence, and all of a sudden now they're displaced and their families are living under threat. So our desire is to, by being an example of Christ, give them dignity and the basic necessities they need. And again, with the Lion and Lambs, these are toys that have music and scriptures in them that children can hold that will lower the anxiety in their life, wherever they are, in a camp, in a transitional home. But this really makes a difference in lives right now.
Okay, so why did you begin a ministry like this to people who've suffered trauma in their lives? What motivated that?
Thanks for asking. It was actually from my background. I suffered abuse as a child and was tortured and left for dead in a commercial cooler. I had to have 123 visits to a trauma specialist. I've been on Depakote, Depakine, Prozac, Zoloft, lithium. I'm beyond the statistics of someone that would be able to recover, but because of the goodness of God, good mental health care, and an incredible wife of now 34 years this year. I'm a dad of 5 kids, 4 grandkids, 1 on the way, and we've been able to help nearly 100,000 people who've been affected by trauma, both in the U.S. and around the globe.
Victor, I'm so appreciative of what you're doing. Where can we learn more about you and your work?
Well, we'd appreciate if people just took a look at VictorMarx, MARX.com. That's our website. And on any of the social media platforms, it's just Victor Marx. And what people see is we're real. We're just doing the deal. And we appreciate those who are standing in the gap for those who don't have a voice.
Victor Marx, thank you. Godspeed to you and what you're doing. And I encourage the audience, do go check this out. This is the hands of Jesus in real time. Victor, thank you.